Welcome back, I'm Moonlight Tree, and today we are checking out an itch.io game, which is a place where where they do a lot of kind of testing and seeing where things all are and doing stuff called Overbrew. I found it, I enjoy it. I do not know how many episodes this will be, but I'm going to play it with you all. Now, without further ado, thank you for holding out for the intro. Here is what it is. It is a very nice and simplistic game. I think you can see my mouse. It's kind of important that you get to see the mouse. It should have music, but there we go. Nice and lo-fi. I don't know if you get to hear it, but the designer, I don't remember his name. It'll be in the description below. He did very, 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 very wonderful pixel stuff. So, the Witch's Brew has the power to rebuild and upgrade buildings. Okay. Hover over by the first building. That's our little witch with our little witchy hat, and that's our little person. A person was made with only 3 pixels. Each building will contribute to the brew in some way. The salt mine will provide substance. You can now navigate, click and drag. Zoom in and out by scrolling or hitting plus and minus. Whee! That's all the stuff. Very, very beautiful. So I'm going to kind of live quite a bit as zoomed in as I can get. Like, there's even reflections of what's happening. And I'm going to auto hide max so I can see what's happening as let's make it so that our person, at least for our lots of firsts, stay in. Good job on building the Morel Farm. Morel Farm will provide elixir to the brew. Elixir fills up at bar at the top. Once full, it provides an elixir potion. These are used to upgrade your buildings. 120 food resources. We have stats and upgrades. Stats and upgrades. We have a potion. Buy another salt mine. Right, we have salt mines going. This is a very nice and chill, if not a little bit short. It has a lot going for it. So, if you've seen it before, again, I like the little people that are in every one. Here, I'll point at the reflection people, but how each of the people are a white pixel, a head pixel, a neck / scarf / hoodie-ish pixel, and a feet / robe-ish pixel. And because they're also simple, and what they're throwing places is simple, it does a lot. All right, now, here are all our buildings. Buildings to be done. So if you see something, and it's like, oh, that's that. There's also these two. Hazard a guess as to what you think is what. And here are the settings. Not a lot of settings. I can up the number display. I'm gonna UI scale it nice and big for you. We got music. I'm gonna lower it just in case. Oh, here we are. Credits. Developed by Berryball. Fusion pixel fonts by Tackwolf, Campfire, and special thanks while we wait for things. Oh, we now have a rice farm with another little dude. And we can straight upgrade the rice farm. Let me read. Rice will apply starchy to the brew, increases the amount of substance ingredients by 1 per stack. Certain buildings can apply effects to the brew. Effects will appear right below the elixir bar. Effects abilities will become stronger the more stacks are applied. And I'm just gonna kind of start playing, and I'll hover over stuff. Salt mines. Build another salt mine. Stats. Oop, calculation. We have some starchy effect. Nope, still only have stats here. Biological. Type of building. And average time it takes. Alright, that should be... Alright, get this one up to 3. Need to be on... Oh, right, and in order for you to see everything, I had to toggle full screen off. So, that's a, information, and oh, we have an orchard at 400. I'll let you listen and kind of just chill out with our little dudes. And since we want to upgrade the next building to be approximately similarly upgraded, we'll just let the potions potion. Let me zoom back in because credits again. Berry Bob, Tack Wolf, and Pixabay and Asprite look to have done a very wonderful thing here. And there's a lot of very subtle but meaningful detail, like very purposefully only things that are moving are purple and pink. Pinky purples. And things that are falling are white. Right, we got up to the stats. Oh, ingredient chart, top left button, shows an overview of each building's contribution to the brew. So, toggle chart. Alright, we'll just leave that on so we can see. You can, in your phone browser, also play this on phone, on itch.io. This is... yeah. But we're already at brew level 13. Right, 1500's the next one, so we might as well get some more upgrades going. I'll zoom on out so you can see. And it queues up, which is very nice. And everything only costs 1 brew, but as you can see up here, the brew gets more expensive as it goes. Alright, so substance, we're getting stuff from the orchard and salt mine, and the elixir, we're getting stuff from the morel farm and the rice farm. Increases the amount of elixir, increases the amount of food. And this is a very nice font that was chosen for this. It's clear, except for the really hard letters, M's and W's, which are kind of bad letters, but eh. Could have done worse. I've seen worse. Zoom in and show each of the... So the salt mine, the salt crystals grow, and then they smack them. The morel farm, they're growing morels, and then they smack them straight into the brew. Rice grows pretty much straight up, and the orchard is sending off a different type of nutrition. Now, what's the next one, you think? All right. Ah, how does this one work? Build another aqueduct? Morel enrichment. It's just putting it all into the pot. Alright, let's start upgrading this to level 3 of each thing. So, 3 all at once. Alright, got 3 extra people. Alright, morel enrichment. Aqueducts will also provide water to the morel farm, buffing it with amount of enrich. Certain buildings can buff other buildings. Buffs are similar to effects, but apply only to specific buildings. So this farm, buffs can be viewed on the buffs tab of the building being buffed. So the morel farm is being buffed by 3. By this aqueduct here. And we can still... Oh, nope, we don't no longer... Nope, we can still see... Oh, can't see everything fully zoomed in. I like that the guys on the aqueduct still bounce and the stuff comes in. Alright, already back up to 16, but we need to get to 15. Let's see what we can do. Now we can work on getting more things just slowly upgraded. Ah, there goes those numbers. Go up, go burr. We have a lot of food coming in. I'm gonna up nutrition first, because that buffs all of our elixir stack. And then upgrade the orchard. And there goes our numbers. Go up, go fast. Now we're gonna buff the enrichment again. And then get another aqueduct. And then save. Looks like we have a lot of stuff to go get. There we go. Alright, almost ready. So the brew. Hollows will produce 6 substance. More substance. And about 100 food points. Oh, there we go. Alright. 2 more buildings. Let's check out what brew does. Life force energy increases gains from biological ingredients by 15% per stack. Well, since we're wanting everybody to get to about 4, let's start with getting more hollows. And then resources from biological buildings. Remember, rice is a biological building. See? Rice is biological, and we're putting in elixir. So getting those stacks going would be very nice. Right, the Moral Farm and the Rice Farm are still kind of fighting for who's gonna put in more elixir. Let's look at this over here. Oh, we can buy an altar for 15. Altar grants access to powerful buildings. Okay. Well, if we hit 15. Ah. Faster that goes, the better we are. Better off we are. As the hollow's just shooting it type magical. There we go, 4. Now to get a couple more. I think I'll get everything up to 5 and then see where we're at. And I like their choice in how they're going after the patterns. You'll see better once I stop hovering here. And where they put the little guys, the little dude guys. Ah, good. Yeah, some of our buildings are already too tall to be seen in their reflections. Alright, still 15. Let's see what happens if I time this and jump, jump. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah. All right, we're at 11. Again, I'm going to be doing this because it is fun, but if you have liked what you've seen, go ahead and head off into the description and check out the game for yourself. I need to not be on the one that I'm currently actively interacting with, huh? That'd be nice. No, 15? Oh? Altar. Altar allows you to prestige, which will let you choose blessings to upgrade next run. Prestiging will reset all upgrades that cost elixir, potions, but not any substance upgrades. Well then, 2 prestige. Let's check it out. Yeah. Alright, so more salt mine essence. Biological multiplies biological resources. Stuff is happening. Elemental buildings, moral farm, and rice farm will throw 2 times more ingredients into the brew. I think that upgrade is a very good upgrade. Head on to the next run. Alright, let's take a look at what we got. In the background, it got us a bunch more substance. Oh, we have 1 more. Well, we now know that the morel and rice farms are fairly important. Let's focus on enrichment. Shall we? I'm gonna get as many of the these as I can, because we're still more salt essence. Increase base substance gain from salt mines by 6. Because we're still looking for 60k. Nope, that's nutrition, morale enhancement. We hit a max. Alright, let's see what happens when we get a morel farm. Reasonably buffed, right? And there it goes. Right, we're going reasonably fast now. Because the more upgrades we can get going, the better. Alright, 10 seems like a nice tall number. Let's work on the hollow, which gained it from life force, which will buff our rice farm. Because we would like more from that, right? And then we'll get the hollows and the aqueducts higher so they can do more buffs. But first, more farm. Get this farm up here. Still not making a lot of food per minute, but we're slowly making a whole lot of nice brew per minute. Forgot what number I was heading to. There we go. Now let's buff the things buffing our things, shall we? Bar fills with the amount of substance gained. We'll get that going in a moment. But first, let's get some more aqueducts coming. Also up to 10. Again, the more stacks we can get, the better we go on the things that we're buffing. Let's zoom out so we can see the full of the witch as we go. Let's see if we get 2 or... Yep, we got 2. Alright. Doing pretty decent. Some things just get a lot taller than others. There we go. tin each. Now let's start on that food bit we got. Now, Morel Farms is still outperforming the rice farm, but the rice farm is at least doing something for us. Now we're boosting our food just by boosting our starchy rice. All right, start with the salt mines. Let's get about 5 salt mines. All right, we're up to 20k. We're looking at for 60k. And we'll be doing nutrition in a minute. All right, nutrition increases the amount of elixir produced. Let's get as it goes, we're just gonna get them. Oh. Still just 60. Alright, let's get nutrition maxed now, shall we? And that should slowly bring our stuff up as well. Ooh, 72. Let's get the air temple. Oh, and now we have a distillery and a light temple. But, our air temple, Eternal Flame, increases resources produced by elemental. And build another fire temple. And the fire temple gives us elixir. Not much elixir right now, but... Oh. I won't. Me. There we go. You can see everything. I will not. Almost. I'm in the way. There we go. Now you can see everything. As we, and we'll just have that going in the background as we switch off, and I won't add anything not on camera. Thank you all for joining. Please make sure to take care of yourselves. Drink your water, eat your food, rest, take care of any and all medical necessities that you have, and I will see you all in a bit. Bye for now.